Hello everyone, my name is Jack Walsh, and I've had the pleasure of chairing VCF's program committee for the past 2 years. The committee is composed of a hardworking group of board members who are responsible for reviewing grant requests from area nonprofits for our year-round grant programs, as well as VCF's annual community grant program. This committee recommends to the full board the adoption of policies and procedures governing VCF's grant making and the distribution of funds to the community. It is also the program committee that evaluates strategies and initiatives that can provide added value for the Valley. This is what takes VCF's work so much further beyond simple grant making. VCF's discretionary grant work is made up of both the competitive grant application process and community initiatives. As Don mentioned, VCF awarded a total of $1.7 million in grants last year, of which I am proud to share with you that VCF committed a total of $711,670 in competitive grants. VCF has additionally allocated $135,000 for various community initiatives, including support for the Great Give, technical assistance programs, and the Valley Gives Back Planned Giving Initiative. Now I'd like to share with you specifically the work we are doing in community impact. 6 years ago, we strategically committed to building an informed community by investing in a community indicators report, which served as the baseline for the 2016 Valley Community Index. The index ultimately became a single source document that would assist Griffin Hospital in fulfilling the obligation of performing a community health needs assessment every 3 years. From a community impact perspective, the report has provided timely trend data for nonprofits to use in their funding requests and shapes their work as they address the changing needs and opportunities of our Valley. It seems so long ago now, but last fall, VCF and its funding partners released the Valley Region's 2019 Community Index, created in partnership with Data Haven and Griffin Hospital, and with critical input from more than 40 key Valley nonprofit and community leaders. This report reflects the most recent data collection efforts that examines the social, economic, and physical health of the Valley and continues where the 2016 Community Index left off. Here are several highlights, but please remember, this is pre-COVID. The population in the Valley is growing older and more diverse. Wages for jobs in the Valley have declined in recent years. 33% of Valley residents know someone who has misused heroin or other opiates. 21% of Valley residents live in low-income households. 28% of Valley children ages 0 to 17 live in poverty. Not surprisingly, the report shows disparities exist throughout the Valley. The town or even street where Valley residents live affects their opportunities for success and overall well-being. The impact of COVID-19 in recent months, while still fully unknown, has only exacerbated this problem. What we do know is that it will require the collective effort of residents, community leaders, and many other stakeholders throughout the Valley to create informed strategies that will foster a more equitable and inclusive Valley for everyone. A great example is the work of the Valley Childhood Poverty Collective Impact Group. A group of 27 stakeholders from multiple sectors in the Valley has been working with VCF to dig deeper into one of the major data points in the index, the rising percentage of Valley children living in poverty. This group has done a tremendous job working together to build strategies that address the root causes of childhood poverty and its rippling effects. Well, there are still so many uncertainties as a result of COVID-19, as well as all the socioeconomic disparities throughout the region. One thing is crystal clear. The Valley is still a close-knit, family-centered region, staying strong even though we may be apart. You might recall that the Valley earned the National All-America City designation 20 years ago for efforts to build a stronger community. VCF's program committee is proud to continue that great tradition of Valley people coming together to make this a great place to live and work. We've always faced our greatest challenges as a community, and we'll get through the current challenges together. Next up, we will hear from Alita Miner, who will introduce the new funds established at VCF in 2019. Thanks for watching, and be well.